Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H has delivered many captivating storylines. As a booker, the game believes in long-term storytelling, and on this week's Raw, he may have planted seeds for a major program down the line. Asuka, who was last seen over a year ago, could make her return, and immediately. Target Io Sky. Kairi Sane returned on Raw after a hand injury she suffered in December. She competed in an MITB qualifying match against Zoe Stark and Rhea Ripley, in which the Eradicator came out victorious. Interestingly, there was no mention of damaged Cetrell on the show. During Kairi Sane's entrance, the announcer did not introduce her as a member of the faction. It seems that Triple H has quietly split up Damage Ketrel, which could allow its members to go their separate ways going forward. There was no interaction between Io Sky and Kairi Sane on the show, which begs the question, what does this mean for Asuka, who is still out injured? In an interesting possibility, Triple H could have Asuka go straight after her former Damage Ketrel partner, Io Sky, who managed to win the Women's World Championship during the faction's absence. The Genius of the Sky has generated plenty of momentum for herself in recent times. While there are high-profile names like Rhea Ripley gunning for the champion, a rivalry with her fellow Japanese star could provide an opportunity for Triple H to tell a layered story that is personal and backed by history. Friends turned bitter rivals is always an exciting genre in the world of pro wrestling. Upon her return, Asuka could put on an act by playing nice with her friend, before ultimately turning the tables and laying her out. Assuming Io is still the champion, this would immediately turn into a top program on the Red brand. A cunning heel Asuka challenging a top babyface Io could give the fans a memorable rivalry. That said, it is just speculation at this point. Former WWE writer Vince Russo recently took to X-Twitter and called out Triple H for not pushing Scarlett. While her partner, Karrion Kross, has been making waves among fans lately, Russo believes Scarlett might be the most underrated talent on the roster. Here is what Russo had to say. You can check out the post below. It will be interesting to see what the company has in store for the fans in the coming weeks. In what could go down as one of the most shocking betrayals in recent WWE memory, a major return may be looming on the horizon, and Triple H might have just tipped his hand. During a recent backstage segment on WWE Raw, fans with a keen eye and sharp memory believe Triple H subtly teased the return of a WWE icon who has been absent from television for over 381 days. And if the speculation proves true, that return won't be a joyous reunion, but the beginning of a bitter war. It all started with what seemed like an ordinary backstage appearance by Triple H during a quick cutaway before the main event. While the game addressed the WWE Universe with a standard, "We're just getting started" type of message, eagle-eyed fans noticed a prop behind him on the wall, a jacket, tattered and unmistakable, that once belonged to none other than Randy. Orton the Viper has been out of action for over a year due to serious back issues, and while he made a triumphant return late last year, his status since WrestleMania has been shrouded in mystery. But now, fans believe the signs are all there. For a shocking swerve, what if Orton's return wasn't a tease of vengeance against the bloodline as many assumed? What if the betrayal is far closer to home? Orton's last few months before his initial injury were spent forming one of the most beloved tag teams of recent memory, RK Bro alongside Riddle. The two shared genuine chemistry, drawing reactions few modern teams can muster. Their bond felt real, and their matches tore the house down. When Orton was sidelined, Riddle carried the torch, but even he admitted that something was missing, without his partner. Now, sources close to WWE Creative suggest that RK Bro may be on the verge of reuniting, but not in the way fans hope. Instead of rekindling the bromance, Orton may be walking back into WWE with venom in his veins. The Randy we saw before was happy, at peace, said one longtime producer who requested anonymity. But the guy coming back? He's darker. He's got a point to prove. And he's done playing the nice guy. This notion was further supported by Triple H himself, who during a recent The Bump interview gave a cryptic response when asked about Orton's status. "You never know who's watching or planning." While vague on its surface, fans now interpret this as an intentional tease, especially considering that shortly after, a backstage segment featured Riddle speaking candidly about how he still misses Orton and hopes they'll ride again one last time. Could WWE be setting the stage for one of the most heartbreaking betrayals in recent history? Imagine it. Riddle stands in the ring, beaten down, perhaps following a hard-fought win. The crowd roars as Orton's music hits. The lights go low. That unmistakable pulse of voices fills the arena, and out walks the Viper. Riddle collapses in joy, rushing to embrace his friend, only for Orton to step back, hit an RKO out of nowhere, and stare coldly at the camera. The betrayal would cut deep, and it could reshape WWE's summer plans in an instant. Behind the scenes, there's growing chatter that Orton's contract status is secure, and that creative has major plans for him on the road to SummerSlam. With Cody Rhodes now reigning as undisputed WWE champion, and Roman Reigns potentially taking a break following his WrestleMania loss, WWE is in need of new villains, ones with real stakes and history. Orton fits that bill perfectly. But what would motivate such a heel turn? According to Storyline Insiders, it all ties back to Riddle's behavior during Orton's absence. In kayfabe, Randy could be feeling like Riddle moved on too quickly. One insider said, "He tried to find new tag partners. He got into some legal trouble. He started doing his own thing, almost like Randy never mattered." That's the seed they want to plant. Randy Orton's character is no stranger to jealousy, manipulation, or destruction. He's betrayed virtually every ally he's ever had, from Triple H to Edge to Bray Wyatt. It would be completely in character for him to return, only to shatter what fans believed was a genuine friendship. Triple H, now in charge of creative, has long been known for his love of long-term storytelling. If this arc has truly been in motion since Orton's injury, it could culminate in a brutal one-on-one feud at SummerSlam, with Riddle finally confronting the snake he once called his brother. From a business standpoint, the timing couldn't be more perfect. WWE is riding a wave of post-WrestleMania momentum, and the company is looking for ways to elevate younger stars into top-tier feuds. A betrayal angle would instantly elevate Riddle into main event territory, while positioning Orton as a monster heel who has every reason to lash out. As for Triple H's subtle cues, longtime fans know that nothing happens by accident in WWE. The jacket, the "you never know" quote, and the sudden re-emergence of Riddle in high-profile matches, it's all starting to form a picture. A picture where friendship turns to fire. It's worth noting that the WWE shop recently restocked RK Bro merchandise, another telltale sign that WWE wants the duo on fans' minds. But this could be the ultimate bait and switch. Lure fans in with nostalgia, only to crush their hopes in classic Viper fashion. WWE is no stranger to heartbreak, but this one could leave the WWE universe stunned. As one fan put it on social media, if Orton returns just to RKO Riddle after all they went through, I'm gonna need therapy. And that's exactly the reaction WWE wants. Stay tuned, because if Triple H's track record is anything to go by, the serpent always strikes when the crowd least expects it. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.